So welcome for another satsang. And as you know, I call it the Sunday morning church for women. And satsang it's a super old traditional Indian way of gathering. And it's a gathering with no agenda, no planning, no structure. It's the people gathering what brings something, and it's always a surprise. So it's the energy of the people who are there. And in India, they're gathering with like thousands of people, hundreds, thousands of people. And sometimes someone is speaking, sometimes someone is playing music, sometimes it's in silence, sometimes we share practices. So expect nothing, just be curious and be present. That's the only thing required for satsang. And hey, good morning. No, good afternoon for you, Kalika.
Post lunch.
Post lunch already.
Oh, you look amazing. You look new.
Me?
Yes.
Yeah, true. I feel completely new. Yeah.
Yeah. All of us are new though, but still, sometimes the frame is also a little bit different and yes, beautiful.
That's how we travel, no? We another wave comes and then we swim and then another one and then we have another opportunity to be new and embracing that. That's living the life. So what did you have for lunch? I'm just curious. Oh, my mouth is already getting watery now.
These days I just have one meal. So this was my meal. I had a beautiful plate full of Bengali food, but all vegetarian, simple, home cooked. I made a little rice and a little vegetable, and then dal soup, and some little fritters, and a little chutney.
Sounds really good. We
Yes.
know the dal as well in the West. It's those like yellow small peas. And then we make a soup of it with a little bit of masala and a little bit of herbs. And then with rice, it's like just so delicious.
Lentil soup.
Lentil soup, yeah. And we make dal soup. It's one of my favorites, actually.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I like to make dal. Yeah, it's a good reminder. Maybe I should make it again. So I did already a little bit of an opening. I lost count, but every Sunday we meet at 10 a.m. and we bring our heart, we bring our curiosity, and it's a place to, well, for me, I always get my questions answered. And it's a place of deep resting and at the same time feeling nourished when you come out. That's what satsang does for me every time, no exceptions. Hey, you brought a little friend. Maybe you should introduce your friend here.
Yes, she's my dolly. Her name is Moromi. Moromi comes from, she's a mermaid. Look,
Oh,
she's with me since past 2 years. She lives with me, eats with me, drinks with me, sleeps with me, and she loves me a lot. I love her a lot, and we cuddle a lot. I have many of such cuddle parties here inside, in-house cuddle party. There's one friend more, Torty. And we have Bowl.
oh.
This is a Bowl is a blue whale. So we are post-lunch cuddle party we were having, and I was like, okay, you are also welcome into the satsang because all of them are so present with me right now. And I will show you one more. Today, maybe you don't know, today is International Owl Awareness Day.
Oh, no. Oh, beautiful.
Yes, and she's my meditation partner since past 5 years. She's with me. Yeah, all of them. So
You're
this is my cuddle satsang.
you're living a rich life. You have two men in the house, and then you have all your friends here. I never met these friends.
Oh, yeah, they are all very special and they really speak to me. And yeah, I love them all. I love them all. So they are always with me, but I then suddenly, I don't know, she is just sitting next to me. I felt like, okay, come and sit on my lap. And that is nice. It's a lovely feeling. Yeah, yeah, really, really, it's beautiful.
Thank you for bringing them in.
Yeah, I bring all of myself here. Whatever's present, that is the meaning of satsang, no? Satsang is your true being is present there. There's no pretension, there's nothing. And satsang is a place where you can just be without being judged, without thinking anything. You just are present with your wholeness and your beauty. And we also see our two beautiful friends. Ah, Indira. Interesting. That's such an Indian name.
Yeah, I know. It's given name. Hello, ladies.
Yeah, it's my famous. Do you see my lotus on my ears? That is what is the meaning of Indira.
Oh, really? It's a lotus?
Yes, Indira is lotus.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought it's like splendid beauty. I looked it up. I
Yes,
never
of course, it's beautiful. The lotus, the beauty, lotus it resembles beauty. As in India, we represent Lakshmi, like what we say, what is this? Counterpart. Venus, goddess Venus. She is Lakshmi, and
Mhm.
that is also representative of Indira, on which she sits. She sits on the beautiful lotus. So you are like a full bloomed lotus, so beautiful.
Okay, I didn't know that. Yeah. Thanks for sharing.
Yeah, you're a prosperous woman on a lotus.
Okay, I guess then.
Mhm.
Where are you from? Where's everybody from? I'm from Lithuania, though. I
Ah,
live
Lithuania. I'm from right now. I'm sitting in India. I'm also from India, the eastern part called West Bengal.
Eastern. Okay.
Yeah.
How about you, Rea? Rea?
Actually,
What's
I am from Holland, but I am living in Belgium for over 30 years now. So,
okay? And
I
how yourself?
say again.
How about yourself?
I was born here in the Netherlands. I have Indian roots, and I am in Amsterdam right now.
Okay. Okay. I'm just curious where everybody's from.
No, it's always beautiful to know. No, we're joining from everywhere in the world. That's I'm so grateful for the Zoom and the Wi-Fi, the technology. We just click one button and boom, we're together.
Yeah.
Did I record it? Yes, I did.
Okay, so maybe we can know more about Indira. Where are you from? I mean, what you do and what you love, and why are you here? Anything.
Okay. I lived in America for about 15 years, and I moved back to my own home country, so it's Lithuania. Um, I work in logistics company part-time, and I have a studio, like a wellness studio for women. I rent it out. Some women do massages, some women do like beauty treatments. On the summertime, I don't do gatherings there, but when the fall hits, I do like a women gatherings, women circles, or any kind of events. Um, it's not necessarily me. I invite other women to lead the circles. We can talk about like, I don't know, full moon, do artistic projects, or just, women gatherings, women circles. That's what I do.
That's
Ah,
such
so beautiful. Perfectly resonates with your name. Do you see? Nothing is a coincidence. You are born to do this because you are the, if you would see the Indian counterpart, you are Goddess Lakshmi. So she is all in charge of woman. She's the goddess of the woman. And that's beautiful. It's so beautiful.
Yeah, what else? I'm interested in numerology, astrology. This is like my, I don't know how to say, like I'm really into it, like a numerology. It's kind of recent thing, about maybe a year. I was biggest skeptic. I was like, okay, how is that possible that like one is related to a sun? I'm like, numbers. I'm like, it's nonsense. So I started looking into it, and the more I go into it, it's such a universe, and everything is so related, and it makes things to understand. When somebody tells me their birthday, I can tell certain patterns. On my phone is dying. Certain like patterns in the character. And the first beginning, I thought it's a joke. It's not possible. But the more I start studying it, it's just, I'm fascinated with that. So yeah, that's a little bit about me. Sorry, I have to charge my phone. It's dying.
Yeah, nice. Okay, let's hear from Ria a little bit.
So I am a massage therapist where I do mostly energetic healing. So I have these hands. My hands are healing hands, and yeah, that's what I do. That's what I love to do. I also have like a job part-time to cover all my bills, and for all the rest of the time I can just do what I love. That's very short, but that's, yeah, that's it mainly.
And I can confirm that her hands are seriously healing hands, because I had the pleasure and the honor. She invited me for a massage. How long ago? It's already 2 years ago?
No, I think it's a
1 year
little
ago.
over a year.
Little over a year.
I think it was last summer, beginning of the summer, June.
I went to Belgium to visit Ria. It was beautiful.
So also for you, for everyone, if in Belgium, yes, come visit me. My house is your house. Always welcome.
Every time I see you, I always feel that your heart is so open that I'm already there, that we are so present already in your heart. And even if you're not touching us through your direct fingers, physical fingers, but you are touching us, and we are being touched every day. And your presence, your energy always touches us and nourishes us. And that is what I teach. I teach LOVE. And that means law of vibrational existence. For some people, it is like, what? Just like Indira would say that, what is that? Because that is what I learned since I grew up. So I would like to share a little bit of that with you.
I'm gonna write that down.
You can just listen.
So can I share something with you all? I had this amazing experience. Experience is maybe not the right word. So I was, for the last 2 years, I have been in divorce, moving in with a friend, moving to my own home, which is beautiful. Then had experienced some difficult time with my son, who last year tried to take his own life. So it was I was very much into my masculine energy, because things had to be done, and I had to, it had to keep me standing. Whereas over the last like 2 months or something, I was like, yes, I'm too much into this masculine. I need to return to the softness and the more feminine energy. So what happened 3 weeks ago, I got my period. But it has been a year since I got my period. In the first 2 days, I was so angry. I was like at my body, like, why? I thought it was over, and this period, I don't want it because I had the cramps and the back pains and everything and the mood swings. But like on the third day, I thought like, well, how much more feminine can you be by receiving this period? So then I was thinking my body, and yeah, but it was really, yeah, it was really special because it was not like I have a little bit of spotting. It was full on, like for 1 week menstruation. Yeah, so I just wanted to share that with you because yeah, in the first days of being like mad and angry, after that I could see it's like a gift, the gift I have received from, like, yes, this, yeah, it's full femininity, this period. So then I was happy. I don't really wish for it to come every month again, but if it's so, then so be it. So I call it, I'm starting my 12th youth at 52. So yeah,
Why
just
12?
wanted to share.
Why it's 12 youth?
Oh, you have your first youth and your second, and then you turn 40 and you start again a youth. And I'm just, rejuvenating. By getting older, I'm also rejuvenating, I guess. Yeah.
It's such a gift to see that Mother Nature is within us and she responds to whatever we are asking for. But that is exactly what we need to be aware about. What are we asking for? Because whatever is happening to us, it's our doing, nobody else's. But if we are not aware, each and every moment we wish for things, the next moment when it happens, we are like, why the hell is happening to me? But actually, you asked for it. बोलो ना राधिका ताके যেও না প্রিয় बोलो ना राधिका ताके যেও না প্রিয় চলে যেতে চায় সে যদি চলে যেতে চায় সে যদি চলে তারে যেতে দিও বলো না রাধিকা তাকে যেও না প্রিয়।
Very beautiful.
So that's what I said. That's what I share. It's LOVE. And this is how I started resonating with the whole existence from the moment that I was born. I cannot remember anything, and still I cannot operate with anything without the vibrations. We all are like that. And for me, the vibrations spoke through music because we are all one exquisite, unique song being sung by the divine. Nobody like you has ever happened. Nobody like you will ever happen. And how exciting is that? Every time I feel that, like, wow, it really, there's so much gratitude in my heart. Like, wow, this is a wonder, We go out to look for wonders without even realizing that you are that wonder and you are happening right now. And when you really start happening to yourself, there's no looking back. You meet with the divine. That's so amazing. The song that I sung right now it's about the love of Krishna and Radha, that we speak so much about the spiritual. We look at them as God and Goddess, but the divine couple that we say. But Radha and Krishna, if we would see, they were not husband and wife. They were never married. And Krishna was actually somehow much more younger to Radha. And Radha and Krishna, they are actually, they were family. She was a sister-in-law. And so the greatest love story in Indian spirituality is about a brother and a sister-in-law who will never get married, and they are going to be, they are going to have huge temples all over the world, and people are singing Krishna, Krishna, Radha, Radha. Many people, I don't know what it means to others, but for me, it's like the most amazing example of unconditional love. Because love, when it happens, it happens. It really doesn't see anything. It's a resonance, it's a feeling. It's a feeling inside you. And that is why we are here right now in this moment. We don't know why we are here, and we don't have to figure out everything all the time. And that is so much the feminine way. You don't need to know. It's like, because this whole life has happened to you, it's just like a big gift. It's not an accident. And also, you cannot say that, this was planned. In a way, it was planned, and in a way, it is not. And that is why it's such a beautiful thing. It's a paradox in itself. And when you really come to that space in your heart, in your understanding, in your being, you see how rich you are already. Even if your life has been for a day or a month or a decade, or I don't know for how many years, still it's rich. Whatever is happening to you, it is amazing. But only if we are mindful of that, only if we are totally present with that, you are resonating, you are vibrating something right now. And when Ria was saying that I was so much on my masculine side, and I felt, I want to be on my feminine side, that has been such a journey of my whole life since I was a child, because my parents, they were looking for a son, and I was born, and whatever was like, I was really the elder son of the house. I was playing that part. And also from the conditioning of the society and everything, it was like, okay, you need to be a doer, you need to be a go-getter, you need to prove yourself. And I won't blame anyone, because I had fun doing everything that I did. So I was really having fun. It was like, hey, yeah, what a match. Yeah, okay, let's do it, man. It was like fun. It's really fun. And then suddenly something fell apart in my life, inside me. And in that moment, exactly just the way Ria said, I was like, oh, fuck, why this is happening to me? What crap is this? And something really silenced me down there. And I really got time just to see who I was. Just to see that where I have landed a spirit in this beautiful human body. And what was just happening till now was just a mechanism. It was just a run without understanding anything. Somebody has rolled the ball and I was just rolling. Somebody else came and kicked the ball. Okay, I was going that direction. Again, somebody. I was being a football to everybody's wishes. And with music, with coming more close towards my soul was calling, my spirit was calling. And the moment I became a mother, everything stopped for me suddenly, that 9 months of my awakening journey. And that was a very amazing time. I really had my vision of the mother goddess. Not only a vision, I really had a physical experience with her, mother goddess Kali, as Ria is called. Ria is also the name of Mother Kali in the West. the dark Madonna, the dark goddess. And oh, interesting. Today you are also in black. And today is also the new moon. Today is also the day of the Kali. And this day of the new moon is very special because last week I was sharing with Humita that it is the month of Shravan. That is the time when all the energy for the spiritual people, we take it back inside ourselves and go into a more deeper inwards journey. And we do different kind of practices to go into the more subtler realms of truth, of reality. Just like Indira was sharing that first she felt that what nonsense is this? What is numerology and this and that? I tell you, from my very childhood, I was so good with numbers, and numbers would always pop up around me. And I actually had fun with numbers, and people said, how can you remember so many numbers? And I would remember everybody's birthdays. And I could tell everybody that, you are like this and you're like that. And everybody was like, how do you know this? You're just a child. But I tell you, this is not our one lifetime, because we are on a huge journey of lifetimes. And that is the promise of the divine, that from wherever you stop in your spiritual evolution, in the next lifetime, you will take it up exactly from that moment. So we all come with our past life spiritual gifts. And exactly from where we stopped, we pick it up from there. It takes a little bit of time for us to figure it out. And exactly in the right time, in the right situation, everything happens. And that is the understanding of the path of the Shakti, the divine feminine. That is the feminine way, natural way. Things happen to you. You are not the doer. And then only you can understand, okay, I am not doing anything. Even on whatever I was taking a lot of ego that, I was doing this, I was achieving this. No, you were not doing it. It's the energy that is flowing inside you. It's the Mother Divine who wishes you to go that way. So you were going that way. Today, if somebody's paralyzed, they were full on and suddenly they don't even know something hit them and they are sitting. They cannot even move a finger. I have gone through such phases in my life. Humita has gone through, I know. And then you realize, hey, what was I thinking? What was what was this I factor? And when that I factor goes, this I factor opens, the third eye opens inside, and you see the whole Leela, the whole play, the whole game, the spread. And it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. So coming back to that story and the song of Radha and Krishna, what I was speaking about, the unconditional love, it also represents the duality inside us, the paradox inside us, because one part of us is feminine, one part of it is masculine. So we are very whole in whatever bottle we have been poured into, in whatever packaging we are. It can be a female body, it can be a masculine body, but we are very whole. We are very complete. And the more I walk this path, I see that it is such an extra gift. It's truly an extra gift to be in the body of a woman. It's really time that we celebrate and we know and we enjoy it. And how Ria said, exactly the same thing happened to me this 3 weeks back. I am in the time when my premenopausal syndrome. So sometimes the period is there, sometimes the period is not there. I'm happy with both. I'm very good with both. But for past 3 months it was gone. I felt, maybe it is gone now. And then again, when I just moved into the resting phase, I said, okay, total yin. I just come back to myself and okay, Mother Divine, I'm just on your lap. Just show me a sign. I just said, show me a sign. And I started bleeding instantly. And I was like, oh, yeah, yes, I'm still there. I'm still alive and kicking. It's not yet gone. It's still there. And these things are, the more we go deeper inside ourselves, the more we connect with the divine nature. There is a certain practice, if ever it is possible for us, if we can come together somewhere physically to do such practices, what we call the Devi Seva. That is, we are respecting all the energies in the how we say, in the rhythm of the earth. So what happens is, what I do is, now I only take sunlight on my body. I do not show up in any kind of artificial light right now. So whenever when the sun is going down, I just go and watch the sun with the sunset. I just retire back inside my dark room. That is all. And it is a pitch dark room, not a single ray of light is coming. And that's really coming in harmony with your nature. So when the natural light is gone, I'm not allowing any other light to enter my system. No artificial lights. And minimum usage, Humita knows, friends who know me, they know I am not online. I am not doing things at all. I'm not such a, how to say, like a social network kind of a person. But my network is greater in a different way. That's the natural social network. It's not the online social network, but I'm more connected with the trees, the sky, the nature, the birds, the flowers. Many birds, they simply just fly into my space where I stay. They come, they speak with me, they go out, they feed from my hands. I sit with them. There's a lot of squirrels and things. There's a big garden outside. So if we practice and if we just take into these rhythms of life of the divine mother, the natural Shakti, you will see a different strength altogether comes through you. And things are so clear, and there is no excess in your life. So it becomes very neat. And what people say, about desires are very beautiful, but that is very much fiery in nature. And that's also takes you towards in a very masculine path. It's beautiful. It's to keep the fire alive. It's also beautiful. But if you go towards the Devi sadhana totally, you will see how the Mother Divine really, really takes you through the process of your true spiritual path. So you can simply connect with her. We all can just, right now, we can simply just connect with her for a while. You can just sit, feel your spine straight for some time. And we can make this mudra. This is the small finger and the big finger. Do you see? Yes, yes, yes. So we will just touch these two. Just sit and relax and just watch the feeling in your body and your breath, what is happening. Even the thoughts, whatever is coming, just watching everything, welcoming, no judgment, nothing, just watching, being present. Om Hrim Shri Shri Lalitambikajai Namaha. Om Hrim Shri Shri Lalitambikajai Namaha. Om Hrim Shri Shri Lalitambikajai. Gently opening your eyes, keeping the mudra alive. And then you bring both of your hands together in a lotus mudra. Yeah. So this is the blooming lotus in your heart. This is your unique lotus that is blossoming right now. And you are so open and receptive. This new moon, you ask Mother Divine, beloved Mother, here I am, absolutely present. I will not use my mind. I will not use my small mind to ask anything from you, because I know whatever I ask for myself, it is only from ego, or it's completely from no knowledge. So I'm totally receptive to whatever is needed for me in this moment. The gifts, the life lessons, whatever. You know the best. I am here to receive anything and everything that you feel is necessary for me in this moment to receive them. And take a deep breath. Ah. Ah. And bring your hands together in Namaste. So you have received all the gifts that is needed for you in this moment. And receive it in your third eye. Bring your hands on top of your head. So we have received it in our consciousness also. And then we turn the hand down like this in this mudra, and we bring it to our yoni. So whatever is needed is grounding now, and it is taking roots. So whatever I have received as a gift from the Mother Divine in my heart, I have taken it consciously. And whatever will come will strike its root from this new moon for my greater good. And my greater good is connected with the greater good of the humanity, of all the children of this earth, as I carry the privilege of being a mother in my body of this divine feminine. And so be it. Aho. And take a deep breath and just exhale. And when you're ready, you're prepared, you can gently open your eyes. Beautiful. Okay, so any of you like to share if there was a gift or something that came that you might love to share, or what you felt?
Just wow. That's all. Mhm. Thank you.
Yes, I thank Mother Goddess. All the moment for me is just like that, just a wow. Mhm. This is a very powerful mudra that we did right now because we were speaking so much about our femininity, connectivity, and the flow of the energy. It's very much connected with the flow of blood. And we all know that 70% more of our body is only water and nothing else. So this is the small finger. It's connected with the water element. It's also connected with the moon element. And it's also very much connected in like in Chinese meridian system or Indian meridian system. Also, this is connected also with the heart. So the blood flow and everything. And also, as women, we know that many times we have so many emotional stuffs moving inside because we are created like that, because we have the power to hold all that emotion. That is our superpower. But then sometimes, your superpower can become your super troublemaker, because you can be too much overwhelmed by not only your emotions, but we also pick up. Our bodies are also made up like that. We absorb a lot of emotions from people around us. And especially nowadays, that our mind are so exposed to the social media, hundreds and thousands and billions of people putting out so many things there, and you don't know in which moment what just comes to you and what your system picks up, and it can just take you overboard. So this mudra is also called the Varuni mudra, and it can give you a lots of emotional stability and power, and it purifies your blood system, your blood circulation, this Varuni mudra. And especially it will be very good for like people like us, because Ria works with her hands, and it's so I know what it means. You pick up so much energy from people, and then you need to process for yourself. So this can be really very powerful for you to keep that, that strength and groundedness and that emotional stability inside you. That will help a lot. Also, when Indira is holding her women's circle, there's a lot of feminine energy and emotions. Maybe you need to hold space for them. So this is also very powerful for all the women to know. All the sisters can know these things. And then when we share this with each other, we really have each other's back. We are really truly supporting each other. Not just like, okay, nice things to speak about, but it is more in action. And we need to put these small things in action. So every day, if we remind ourselves to do this for 5 minutes, we can have a lot of emotional stability. And mudras are really like, magic. Like Ria also, I work a lot with my hands, and all my life I have been like that. But in the beginning, I never knew, because people said, "Oh, what is there in your hands?" I said, "I don't know. I just like to touch people, and they feel good about it." But then, more and more, as I evolved in my spiritual journey, in my path, and I knew that it can also, like, so many things are also coming to me, and they are also kind of, some energies are guiding me, and some energies are really confusing me a lot. So then you really want to be yourself. You don't want to be anyone else, because you don't need to be anyone else. So that is how you can really keep your sanity. We need that sanity. We don't want to be lunatics or boogie kind of people that are saying, these people are all kind of voodoo people. No, no, no. We are stable people, and emotional power is our big power. Our sharing is our big power. And also we need to know this some technicalities about our body. Small things, but they are very powerful things. And when we do it regularly, we really see that flow of energy. This was just one mudra that I showed, but you can do it all the fingers for 5 minutes. All of them are elements. And this is the fire element, this is the earth element, this is the space element, this is the air element. So if you do every day, if you do 5 minutes on all these fingers, I don't have to tell you, you will feel all the differences. All these mudras are very powerful because all the energetic channels of our body, mostly they are there in our toe and our fingers in our hands. So we can do these small things to make big changes in our life and in our lifestyle also. It helps a lot. Yeah. How do you feel, Indira?
I'm feeling good. I'm just thinking, is it related to doshas as well? Like kapha dosha, vata? When you said the
Yes,
energy,
yes.
so to balance doshas, if a certain person has more vata than pitta,
Yes, this
right?
is to do with the kapha, like the water element. This is
Yeah.
if somebody has too much of kapha in their body, it balances. It has, but actually, tridosha is completely different. This is connected with the water element. So we are balancing the fire and the water here. Okay, this is the fire-water alchemy. So if you have too much of fire in your body, it will balance it. If you have too much water in your body, it will balance it, because water is what really affects the mind and our thoughts. And that is why we say, why do we do the moon cycles? That is the reason, huh? Because when the full, yeah, the moon cycles. Why women are so much into moon cycles? Why not men are doing so much moon cycles?
Moon is a
Because
woman, right? Moon is a woman energy. Cycle is 28 days. The moon, it takes 28 days to go around,
yeah,
right?
that's an advantage. But even men, some men, they also have their own cycles. You know that? Many men are very much on the feminine side and they have a very powerful moon energy in their chart. So they might look like a man, but they are actually a woman inside. These are the beauties of Tantra, you know. Tantra is very much the power of the alchemy of masculinity and femininity. What looks from outside is actually not what it is. So moon has something to do with your internal feminine, the inner feminine. It's the feminine power, not only physically feminine. Of course, physically feminine, they when they come together, that's a real magic, because we have the lunar cycle inside. We have so much wisdom. That is what I was saying, that we have that extra, that extra plus on our side, because we have so much body wisdom. The moon knows everything and it is already telling us. And the more what is meditation? It's all about cooling down the mind and coming back just to the center of your own being. And completely all the other noises are cut out, all the chaos of the world is cut out, and you can just listen to your inner guidance. That is why on the full moon days, whatever you are feeling in your meditation, whatever's coming up in your meditation is actually showing your inner state. Many people, they go crazy during the full moon time. Some people, they feel most ecstatic, the high. And also some people, like today is the new moon, some people feel completely like, completely scattered and down and things like that. But some people who are completely in sync with nature, they will feel good. They will feel wow with everything, because they are really riding on the waves. They are not scared of drowning anywhere. That is what meditation is helping you. Meditation is your solo boat on which you are making your journey, and you know how to ride your boat. That is what we are doing right now. We are learning to ride our boat, and we are not being scared of watching at the big waves, small waves. All waves are nothing, they are just your thoughts. And that is what is the power we carry within ourselves as women. The more you grow, you are supposed to become wiser, not the other way around. The more you grow, the more you will become a wise woman. And that is what is a witch. The word witch comes from wisdom. So a witch is represented like an old hag, with white hair and beards coming off. Why? Because the more you grow older, you become so wise. And you know the crafts of life. You know how to create something. And of course, somebody who knows how to create, they must also know how to destroy things. Because certain things, certain old patterns, you need to destroy them so that you can throw them out, so that you can usher in the new. And that is beautiful. And we all have that power. Simply what we need is we need to just tap into that energy. We need to become more playful, easy, like kids, innocent. And then life is absolutely fun. And when you can really come to that state, you can completely surrender and you're enjoying. You will just be like a child in the hands of the universe. You throw a child in the midst of the forest, you see, no one is going to eat up that little baby child. So you will just be like that. You will just have fun. You will have a joyride in the world. You don't need to wear, big suits and space suits and armors, and like you need to be like a soldier. No, I need to protect myself. Your love is your greatest protection. Everything is overthrown by love and surrender. If you're completely out there just like a child, you have nothing to hide. So no one can come after you, because a child is not competing with anyone. A child has nothing to earn. A child has nothing to show off. A child is absolutely naked. And that is why connecting with your inner child, first you also have to connect with the mother inside. Both. That's a play. That's an alchemy. So yeah, that was also beautiful sharing with you all. That's this.
It was really beautiful. And this wow state is our natural state for all of us. And we're very grateful that Kaulika brings us there. But it's us. And living in the feminine way, it's a path of truth and trust. Even when you go up on the high wave and you come down and up, the wow is still everywhere. And it's the path of trust and truth that brings you up and down. Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah, she wags her tail.
She agrees, no?
Yes.
She agrees. And that's so beautiful about the tantric path, it's you come together and it's your inner masculine and feminine is like a dance inside of you. And like Kaulika mentioned, we both can be very much in our masculine as well. And life just whispers to you like, hey, come back, come back. If you don't want to listen, she stops whispering. She starts to be a little bit more louder. And if you don't want to listen, she makes sure you get the message.
Yeah, sometimes mothers can be a little bit, mothers are mothers anyways, because of her love, she sometimes grabs you by the hair and pulls you back. Like, hey girl, come back. You're really being too naughty now. Or hey boy, come back, whatever it is. Many times people talk to me about accidents. They say, oh, I tend to have so much accidents, or we had a big accident. I always tell them, that is a grace of Mother Divine. Mother Divine has shown you how much she loves you. Don't say that it's an accident. It's a blessing. You were going too fast and you could have crashed, you could have died. You have not died. You are alive because she has really brought you down. You have to slow down. Nobody's saying all the time you have to sit in one place, but there's a balance between your work, play, and rest.
Yeah,
You need to have fun for a certain period of time. You have to work for some period of time, and then you have to rest also. There's time for everything.
that's a very important one. And also the feminine flow. We have this unique gift that life in combination with us, the divine through us, will show us the path. But when you start to push and pull, and this is pure out of my own experience, push and pull and make things happen, it's definitely more the masculine side of you, but also not your feminine flow, not your divine path. I remember last year, November, most of you remember as well, I had this tsunami accident in Bali. I was sitting on the beach. This wave came out of nowhere and threw me against a rock. Many scenarios could have happened, very horrible ones, but luckily I came out of it with a few scratches. Everyone was like, oh my God, that's a near-death experience. It was, except Pema Gitama, Kaulika knows her very well. She said, wow, that's quite an awakening. And I was like, yeah. And that's what it was. Nothing more and nothing less. It was pure awakening. And then I started to look back and figure it out. I was going for it, and I lost a little bit my little path, because that's also what success and beauty can also lead you to a more, well, off your divine road, basically. So, yeah.
Every moment she's present there with us, every moment. It's up to you to sit and watch. That is why we are here on the path. And we need some time for ourselves just to be in that meditative space. You really don't have to pretend or to show off anybody that you're a great meditator. Meditation is simply being in your own space for some time, just taking out time for yourself and being just looking at yourself, at your life, what's happening there. And if you're watching, if you are truly the watcher who's watching every moment, you will find that wow, every moment, there's not a single moment that is gone without a gift, I tell you.
And for all my number sisters here, 1111, show your wow.
And my wow is now 1441.
Wow. 1-4. And on August 4.
It's always there. It's always there. However you want to see it, it will pop up. It's always going to show you that, yes, I'm there with you. Even it can speak through me, it can speak through Ria, through Indira, Humita, whoever it might be. It's just speaking through us. We are reminding us. And that is why it is needed. It's so needed.
Say again, sweetie?
I said that is why it's so needed. This circle, these meetings are so needed. Times have come when just me and Humita, we are sitting and speaking together. Nobody else is there. But still,
yeah,
if I'm sitting with myself and I'm showing up, existence is watching. I am showing up. Yes. That's it.
No, beautiful. This is why, thank you for saying that. It's so beautiful. It's a remembrance. You know, that's why satsang and these circles, it remembers us, the wow. Like Ria was reacting after the meditation, like, wow. And it's the more we embrace our inner wow, the more life will give you more wow. Just remember. Thank you for being here. Thank you for making time for you, because that's basically what you do. Next Sunday, 10 a.m. We're going to be there.
Thank you.